Hello and welcome to the SRX Superstar Racing Experience here at Concord. We've got a really cool car and a really cool track combination here this week and this race. We actually have ourselves an SRX race that's going official, which unfortunately is pretty rare nowadays. But big thank you to Nico, who has been putting together some time slots for guys to race this car, and kind of organizing and finding some times that we can all kind of coordinate and say, hey, we're going to race this time and make it go official. And we got, I think, 10 cars in here, if I can find it, 11 even. And unfortunately, I'm the number one car, but hopefully should be a very fun race. Really cool track Concord is, very unique. And of course, this car is a lot of fun to drive. I'm not very good, I don't think. It is very tough. You've got to be super careful with the throttle pedal, and this place is very slick. So we'll see what we can do. I was struggling so bad in practice, I ended up putting my brake bias a couple percentages forward, and that like unlocked something for me, and I figured out that's really what I needed to get some more stability. Oh, it's so slick out here, man.
One more lap.
Oh, that was terrible. That was really bad. I slipped around way too much, overdriving it. $16. Yeah, that was worse the second lap. That was really bad. But
Ticket flag.
Hopefully we won't be at the very back. Top guys in the 16.5s. I don't know what it was that first lap. I just slipped a little bit, trying to get the car under power, and that kind of ruined it for me. Really, really tough to get it to do what you want. So I'm not expecting a great finish here, just hoping that maybe I could do a little bit better than the X race at that tiny little Iowa track we did. I was absolutely horrendous in that one. In fact, I don't remember if I even... Did I record that one? I feel like I might not have recorded that one, just because it was so difficult and I wanted to focus. I honestly don't even remember. But the video is obviously on Nick Neben's channel, because he was the one that organized it. And I finished last, spun myself a couple times. It was kind of a mess, even though I was fully focused on trying to actually do decent. But man, this is real tough. It feels like it could potentially get on the right rear. It's very, very free when you're getting on throttle. And we've got 60 laps of this race to do. Looks like we're starting kind of in the middle of the field here. Are we going to get anybody else putting Q laps in? Waiting on the 10, who's just sitting around, I guess. So we'll wait until they are ready to go, or for a minute 17 or so. I do want to kind of look at the Q laps, see what guys were doing. Let's get to see that. This is your current pole sitter. Probably just a lot smoother than I was. It looks like they went pretty far out to the wall there out of one, which is interesting. I don't think I did that quite as much. And then probably just... I feel like I had a bad angle out of the final corner as well, and that probably ruined my time. I just slipped around a lot, I feel like. Track, I think, heated up, and that caused me to slip and slide around more. Let's see how my lap looks. Yeah, I was not quite as wide on the exit there. I was slipping around a lot through 2. And then, yeah, definitely extra wide out of that final corner. Yeah, I'd rather be slow and have fun racing a car that's a lot of fun to drive than just hoard my iRating. So it's time to get into the car. Good luck to Kyle. Good luck to everybody. I'm going to do a good luck all because I think probably most of the people in here are part of that little Discord group coming together to get these races to go official. We're on the inside, it looks like. We got pushed down one more spot. What is the track temp now? 106, so it's definitely hotter than it was. I'm going to be really focusing on trying not to slide too much, if I can. That updated, so I don't get to see what my tires were looking like after a couple laps.
P5. Okay, Colton. Should do well.
So P5, I guess we'll just try to have a clean race and try to at least maintain our spot, maybe? That's probably a decent enough goal. Don't crash. That would be nice. Not crashing is nice. Let's go ahead and just one more click up. We got it at 58%, just because it is very unstable.
Good luck, everybody.
And just be happy that we're able to run this car. Really cool to be able to do so. And record it and say to everybody watching, if you're interested, give it a check. Give the series a look. We right now the races are kind of getting organized on the weekends, I think. I know we definitely got these here at the 9 and 9:30 time slots, I believe, on Fridays. That's one I'm able to run. This one right here, as soon as I get home from work, is right about the time the session's starting to open up to do some practice, so that works out pretty well for me.
Speed is 38 miles per hour.
And hopefully we can get some more people running this car. Because even though the real life series is kind of dead in the water as well, doesn't mean it has to be on iRacing, because it is pretty fun to drive. So looking like it's a first gear start, interestingly enough. Gonna have to be really careful to hold my line on the bottom. Pretty narrow here at Concord.
One to go, next time by.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to make any overtakes, because even though this is a short track, feels like when you're side by side you can get a little bit pinched on the bottom, and the outside line can get clear of you, get going. But we'll see.
Okay, Colton, you ready?
Turn P5, SRX at Concord. Coming up.
Go, go,
Green
go.
flag, green flag. Outside. Outside.
Be very
clear.
careful.
You're in fourth position.
Alright, able to move up one spot. I think that was Kyle that we were able to overtake. Just barely.
Jordan.
Oh my goodness.
And their rating is
Got something up ahead. Looks like everybody's figuring it out. Apologies to Kyle if I'm slow on these entries.
Car in front has just
I'm just a little bit nervous.
17.0.
Slow car, down low.
Ooh,
Car
guys
stop
bouncing
down
off the
low.
wall. People sliding and crashing and bashing.
The guy behind
All
has
kinds of
just done a
nonsense going on.
16.9.
Car outside.
Should we get around that safely?
Outside if you want it.
A couple of guys really struggling, it looks like. I'm telling you, this is really tough. So no judgment here. I think without practice, without maybe even the full 30 minutes of practice, I probably would have been all over the place trying to figure this thing out.
Car in front's lap time is a 16.8.
I think Kyle's probably faster than I am. Certainly more consistent, if I had to guess. So he could get around me again before the end of this thing. I got lucky starting on the inside, I think. That definitely seemed to be the place to be.
That lap time was 17.0.
But we're going to have to keep the tires on this thing, too.
Car stop down low.
Oh my gosh. Making me a little bit nervous back there. But probably because I'm underdriving it.
There's a car rejoining in front.
Oh, he's getting run over back there.
Car number 3 is
Slow
leading the
car
race.
down low.
Oh man, this is getting messy. A lot happening.
Slow car down low.
Well, we got less pressure now. I think Kyle still kept it going a little bit somehow. Assuming that's who that was. I can't even look at the relative. Because you're always doing something at this track. Oh man, we got people sliding up there. P2 sliding around. Looking like that rear tire's not happy with him. Gotta put some pressure on.
17.1.
Look down low, not quite there. Ooh, easy now. Getting loose on exit. Trying to find a way to get alongside, but not really finding the right opportunity. Oh, that's a spin.
Go low.
Somehow get around it.
The gap to
He was looking really
is now
loose.
0.2.
Finally went around on him. We're in P3 at the moment, which I did not expect. I thought I would definitely be the one spinning,
17.7.
and there's still time. In fact, we are only a fourth of the way through this race at the line. It was a bit wide there. He's okay though. Just trying to find an opportunity. I'm just having to get off the throttle at this point. Makes a little mistake, but he's just still in the racing line.
That lap time was 17.5.
I don't want to dive it in. I don't like doing that. So we won't. Come on, cut down, get it there. He got loose and then was a little bit lower than I expected. I had to catch it. I would really love to try to chase that leader down, but I cannot get around this guy. He's doing a good job of keeping it stable enough, not making mistakes big enough for
Just
me to
done
get around.
17.5.
Ooh, we really slow right there.
Car outside.
There we go, come on.
Keep low. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Still there. Clear up top.
Okay, come on, get away from him now. That was tough.
You're in second.
That was not easy whatsoever. But looks like we finally got it done. And now the job is to drive away, if we can. Oh, or just hit the wall, that's fine too. Forget how to drive, that's fine. Let's do that instead, actually. Alright, get back into focus here. Hit your marks. So the leader is 2.7 ahead. You can still see him, but he's not exactly close. I don't know if we have anything for him, but we're going to try to hit some good laps. We still have a decent bit of race to go. Not quite to halfway yet. I keep taking too wide of an entry into one, and that's losing me some time. I missed my turn in. Overdriving just a little bit, I think.
That was a 17.3.
Alright, that was a little bit better. I really got to be careful with this car though in that rear tire, because I feel like it's only gonna get worse and worse. Probably a tire heat thing too. Trying to avoid sliding around.
That lap was a 17.5.
Right now it's not feeling too bad. I'm trying to be very, very gentle with it. Actually starting to feel a little bit of tightness on that right front, which is interesting.
Okay, Colton,
So maybe it'll actually get more tight, and that's going to be what I'm dealing with.
Coming up on halfway here.
The 5 back there is actually catching back up, I think.
Thank you.
Car in front of us is 1 lap behind. Your last lap time was a 17.3.
Just trying to hit some consistent laps. It looks like we're actually eating into that lead a little bit of the guy in front, but he also had to get around that lap car, and that's something we're going to have to do as well. Man, this is physical racing. I'm already feeling worn out, and we still got a lot of race to go. Very tough combo.
That lap was a 17.4. The gap to Jordan behind is now 1.2 seconds.
Able to open up that gap a little bit behind us, a little bit more. Down to 1.6 in front of us. Feels like we're making some progress. Now the thing is though, even if I get there, we already saw how difficult passing is going to be.
Car outside. The next car's the leader. Clear high.
So that's definitely not going to be anything resembling easy.
You've just done a 17.6.
He's getting closer. That's what you like to see. We're running out of laps though. We're already in the 40s. There'll be 19 to go coming up.
Gap to S in front is now 1.2 seconds.
I want him to see that gap lowering though, maybe increase that pressure. You never know what can happen. Thankfully, the race in general seems to have calmed down a little bit after we had a little bit of messiness at the start. Not too surprising even in a small field, because it's just so easy to make mistakes.
Your lap time was 17.6. The gap to S ahead is now 1.2 seconds.
Feel like I'm stalling out. He might be picking up the pace a little bit. I don't know.
That was 17.6.
No, we're catching still. We're catching. Let's keep it smooth.
Okay,
Keep
Colton,
heat
we're
out of
matching
these
race
tires.
pace. That was 17.5. The gap to S ahead is now 0.7.
Don't overdrive it.
That lap was 17.5.
We've gained little by little, but
You've just
we
done
will need a mistake, I
17.6.
think, to get around him, especially with not very many laps to go.
We're matching race pace.
He's about 0.4 ahead.
Your lap time was 17.6.
Car stopped up high.
Not what you want to hear.
Go low.
Alright, we're there.
Got 10 laps to go.
Not quite
Car
there.
outside. Clear up top.
Gotta pass him clean. How do you get around a guy?
You've just done a 18.0.
Inside. Still there.
How about past the outside of Concord? How's that gonna work? It's not, is the trick question answer. Oh, he's just parking it on the bottom. He's doing what he's gotta do.
That lap was 18.2.
Very funny. Ah.
5 laps to go. Podium is looking good.
I had a bad couple of corners there. gotta figure out a way to do this.
That last lap was a 17.8.
Yeah, he keeps blocking the line.
Inside.
I don't know what to
You've got
do
2 laps to go.
2 laps left. Come
Still
on.
there,
You're looking
inside.
To make this happen.
Still inside. Clear inside. Inside. White flag. White flag. Still there.
Gonna try on the outside, I
Still
guess.
there. Hold your line.
Come on, Colton. One more lap. Keep
Still
it
there,
together.
hold your
We'll
line.
win this. V2.
Stay high. There's a car on the low side. Stay high. There's a car on the low side.
No, he got it.
Oh,
shit, what a race.
Nice one.
All
That's
right.
the end
There's
of
the flag.
That was awesome, man. Great job. I tried everything I could to get around you.
Oh my.
Man, they certainly changed this car for this season. It's way different.
Great job. Oh my gosh.
Appreciate the clean racing. That was pretty awesome. That was cool.
I was slowing down because I had to keep the car pinned on the inside. I didn't want to give you the inside, so I had to slow right down the corners. Thank you for racing me clean.
Yeah, you did what you had to do. I saw you protecting that bottom line, and I was like, man, he's doing a good job at it. That was cool. That was cool. We had ourselves a photo finish. What was that gap? The finish 0.04. That was super fun. We got to see that again for sure. So here it is, final lap. Trying to give him all the room I could. A little bit of a tap there. Just trying to hold there. I thought I might have had him. Maybe if I didn't slide my tires right there, maybe we would have. Dang. Side by side. I tried to make the outside work, and it was okay, but you definitely want the bottom here, I think. Maybe with a little bit more short track experience, I could have maybe gotten that done, but not the greatest on the short tracks. So I feel like maybe this is the sort of experience, maybe that'll help me next time. I think maybe I can look at this, see how much room we gave him, maybe think about how spinning the tires there probably killed me. Probably just got to remember, it's so hard to be patient, but I think I got to remember, you know, just be patient on that throttle, because spinning them up is not going to make you go fast. You just get that adrenaline going when you're going side by side. I mean, he spun his tires a little bit there too. I just needed a little bit more grip, and I might have been able to get it done, but really great race. That shows why this car is so awesome, so fun, and Concord, a great track too. You can make that second lane work a little bit. 81-87, interesting. So we were on the right front. I guess I shouldn't be too surprised since I moved my brake bias forward so much, but it really does feel loose on throttle, so it is a little bit surprising to see it wasn't more on the right rear, but alright, awesome race. We will go ahead and check the full incident report now, starting on lap 1. I know it definitely started a little bit messy. We'll see what happened out here. I feel like that race is as good an endorsement as any for the SRX series. That was good stuff. So lap 1, 10 having a little bit of trouble getting that thing to turn. Ooh, and then the 7 gets hit by the 9. It was kind of looking like maybe the 9 thought, oh, he's leaving the bottom open, and then he didn't, because you kind of want to take a late apex kind of line through 3. And I think that's probably what the 7 was going for, but the 9 was like, oh, well, look, free real estate, but it closed up right in front of him. I think you gotta just not go for such a late move in the corner, though. Especially lap 1, you just gotta be patient. So it really sinks for the 7, and I think another guy got caught in this too, the 8. Oh no. And then even more, the 10. The 10 came in 10 years late. I'm not sure why I wasn't able to dodge that one. He clobbers the 9 too. So that was unfortunate. That was 4 guys all at the start there, getting caught up in it. Then the 8 getting loose, lap 2. Yikes. I remember seeing him sit down there as we were approaching, I think. Yeah, there goes the leaders. So that was a bit of a scary moment. 8 struggling again to get it to turn in right there. The 8 is having a real tough time. It's difficult though. This thing just does not want to turn if you're not ready for it. Probably just needs a little bit more practice, more track time, figure out how to get this thing to work, because it's definitely a challenge. Ooh, and then the 6 was kind of losing it there. I was a little bit worried that something I did might have caused this, because I kind of looked to the inside of the 5, just giving him a look to see if I can make him make a mistake. I think the 6 just got loose, though. I don't think that was anything I did. He maybe has to tap the brake a little bit there to get away, to not run into the back of me, and that might have been what sent him sideways. That's exactly why I put my brake bias forward, though, because that's something I was noticing while I was practicing, is the car would really want to pitch sideways, even with the default brake bias. So here, oh, battle for the, that's not the lead. Yeah, it is the lead, right? Is that, yeah, battle for the lead. The 2 got loose right there. Trying to make that outside line work. I was worried I was going to do that in those final couple of laps. It's tough enough to get this thing to turn, especially if you're going to be running the lane up like that. Oh, and then Kyle got that snap loose. That's what happened to Kyle there. Was he able to recover for a decent finish? Well, he got the top 5. He still moved forward in the end. That's decent enough, especially if as a recovery drive. Lots of guys really having trouble out of that final corner. Is this another one here? No, that's just a tiny little wall tap. This is all still only lap 12, too. And the 2, it breaks around on him. He was probably a guy that had a good chance of finishing ahead of us, too. Not sure how it would have ended up, how like his tires would have been feeling by the end of this thing, but definitely broke his car, I think, right there. So here's that point in the race. We were doing everything we could, trying to get around the 5. He was doing a great job of holding that line as well. Just so hard to pass. But that's short track racing. That's kind of part of it. More just catching the car. Here's when we had that little bit of cloud cover. Ooh, not enough grip. Stay out of the wall there, though. You can see a lot of those little wall hits, I think. Ooh, that was strange. It almost looked like he hit the apron and it went straight on him or something. That looked weird. Well, it looked like the wheel slipped out of his hand or something for a second because he was going through the corner and then all of a sudden the car was going straight. Ooh, I'm surprised we haven't seen that yet already. Gassing up towards, I guess is that turn 3? I don't know how they name their corners here, but you saw where it was. And then lap 57 here. This is us doing everything we can, trying to get around. I didn't realize how close the 6 got behind us. He was catching. Or wait, he was in 6. He was a lap down. Okay. I don't know what this means. 3? What does the 3 mean? Is that the highest position he's been? 6 of 3? What does that mean? Maybe I'm just not smart and I can't figure that out, but... Oh man, what a great battle we were having up there. Hopefully I give him enough room. I'm not very good at the short tracks. And especially when it gets real intense, real close right there, but he celebrates the well-earned win. He holds on. Imagine his tires were looking like they were struggling a little bit compared to ours at the end, but just had to get around him and I couldn't get it done. We got close though, and it was an exciting finish, so definitely enjoyed that. Lots of fun. Really, really glad I was able to run this today. And we'll see what the race results page says about all that, how it feels about our finish. And looky here, we got 22 I rating, almost back up to 5,000. It's been a little bit since I've been above that. We had quite a few bad races, bad results that put us down below, but you can see all of the best laps kind of consistent, 16.8s. Looks like the 2 was running a little bit faster, but that might have contributed to that rear tire giving out on him. He was about a 10th faster there. And then you see a couple guys, sadly, unfortunately, did not make it long enough to get a fast lap. Lots of guys taken out in that early wreck. But 125 championship points. It's probably going to put us pretty high up on the championship leaderboard for the SRX here on week 1. Since not very many of these races go off, but hopefully more do, because that was a lot of fun. Obviously, we had ourselves an excellent race right there, and I'm glad I'm able to share it. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Well, it was a pretty good race here at Concord. I hope to see you in the next one as well. Have a good one.